OJoy sex toy is like this wonderful primer into exploring new kinks. And it's also like this way to dispel shame behind different kinks. And I guess I'm curious, like, what is your experience with kink shaming, and like what advice do you have for people who feel shame because of a specific kink that they're into?
Okay, so right off the bat, I would have somebody sit down and think about why are they thinking about this thing? What is putting this thing first and foremost in their mind? Because there's kink where you're fixated on something because it arouses something in you. And then there's, what's it called? Obsessive thoughts or intrusive thoughts. There's intrusive thoughts where people think things that are upsetting to them and they can't stop. And they're like, oh, well, do I want this in real life? And intrusive thoughts are different from having kinky thoughts, because intrusive thoughts are there to hurt you and to drive you crazy in an unconsensual, unsexy way. Whereas kinky thoughts, where you're thinking about something that kind of is shocking and taboo, and you're embarrassed, you wouldn't want anybody to know about it, but it's giving you this thrill at the same time. So it's the difference between thrill and torture.
Yes.
So sit down, think about, like, what kind of thought is this? Is this thought thrilling, or is this thought hurting me? And if it's hurting you, go find a sex positive therapist, somebody who is not going to hear about a kink or a sexual desire and be like, or a sexual thought that keeps coming up, and somebody who's going to take that on face value and not be like, oh, well, clearly you're a deviant. Clearly you want to go hurt people. Like, you need somebody who's sex positive who can be like, okay, well, let's really dig into this. Let's really think about this. What does this actually mean?